Bill Haney is desperate for Gervonta Davis to fight Devin Haney. Here's why. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, man, there is a internet war going on between Devin Haney's camp and Gervonta Tank Davis's camp. They even trying to drag Jerron Boots Ennis into all of this. And I just want to give my 444 nickels on why Bill Haney is desperate for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Devin Haney for anybody.
Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep shitting on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about we done charged $57. Listen, we're going to give you the best fights, and we're going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. Old bullshit-ass business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bullshit fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man.
All right, y'all. So why is Bill Haney desperate for Gervonta Davis to get in the ring with Devin Haney? Well, basically, you know, it's something that I've been speaking on for the past few weeks.
Bunch of jive niggas.
And it's the fact that a lot of these top tier level fighters, and I mean the top guys like Devin Haney, like Gervonta Davis, like Errol Spence, like Terrence Crawford, like Jerron Boots Ennis, you know, they're all starting to run out of caliber opponents to get in the ring with. And I think that's where Devin Haney is ending up. You know, Devin Haney left 130, 135 because he was out of credible names to get in the ring with. And the other names that are left there, they're dangerous because they're lower level. You're not going to get paid as much. And if these people beat you, then your career is going to take a serious tumble because of the Mayweather effect.
I'm more like, basically, it was just a learning experience. You know, would I rather have the $800 million that I made or gold medal? That's what you gotta ask yourself.
So I feel like Bill Haney at this point is extremely desperate for Gervonta Tank Davis to get in the ring with Devin Haney. Whether Devin Haney can beat him or not is not the question. It's why do they want that fight? And simply put, you don't have any more credible fights to put together.
You lying black bitch!
Now, if he doesn't fight Tank Davis at 140, then there's some other fights he can make at 140. But once again, these are lower level fights. You're not going to make as much money. You're not going to get the same type of fan support. You're not going to get all these upper echelon things unless you're in there with a guy of the caliber of Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, if he don't fight Tank Davis, he can't go back down. You know, there's no going back down. He has to go up.
I'll talk about your family. Your family was the ugliest family in Detroit. Then y'all moved to St. Louis and took over the championship.
And what happens when you have to make the move up? Then you got to face off with guys like Jerron Boots Ennis. Then you got to face off with guys like Stanionis. Then you got to possibly get in the ring with a guy like Keith Thurman, a huge welterweight. Jerron Ennis might be the biggest. And if he's the biggest, then Keith Thurman is right behind him. And it might be vice versa. Keith Thurman might be slightly bigger than Boots is. But I think Boots is somewhere either around the same size or bigger. So, you know, it's not great options out there for Devin Haney when it comes to moving up in weight. Now, can Devin Haney actually challenge some of these guys at 147? I think there's a few names at 147 that he could take on. But once again, he's going to run into the same exact problem. If I can't fight Boots at 147, if I can't fight Thurman at 147, fighting Stanionis is out of the question because he's not coming with that huge bag of money. He don't got all the fans that some of these other guys have. And if you take a loss to Stanionis, then you got the Mayweather effect kicking in.
Absolutely.
So I think that at the moment, they're desperate for Gervonta Tank Davis to get in the ring with him. And if Tank Davis is smart, he'll avoid that fight, you know, unless he gets everything in his favor, which is the problem with boxing. But if guys are going to try to leverage you, you have to try to leverage them back. This is the problem with sports. This is the Mayweather effect on boxing. And, you know, you can either love it or you can hate it, you know, but it is what it is. It's here to stay. It's something that's been done to the sport that can't be reversed. You can't put it back into the box. It's already out of the box, and you can't stop it now.
Looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on spilt liquor than you made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun.
So, you know, for guys like Tank Davis, for guys like Devin Haney, they're running into this issue. Guys like Terrence Crawford, they're running into this issue. Terrence Crawford's talking about dropping titles now when he was just stripped of the IBF. So now I think he realizes either I got to defend these titles or they're going to come take them from me.
Why is she still talking?
You know, no matter how much complaining I do or how much I don't want it to happen, it's going to happen because I have no intention of defending these titles against this lower level competition, because if I get beat, the Mayweather effect kicks in, you know. So for anybody who thinks that Mayweather had a positive effect on the sport of boxing, you're kidding yourself. You know, he basically ruined the sport, and now this is what we get. You know, the top tier guys are not going to try to compete with the lower tier guys because they're not worth any money, and the lower tier guys can't get a leg up in the game, and they can't get to that next level because the top tier guys don't want nothing to do with them because they're not worth any money. So if you think the Mayweather effect had a positive effect on the sport of boxing, you're completely wrong. This is the result of why you don't base an entire career off of one fight, why you don't, you know, just try to pad your stats, why everything shouldn't be about having an O on your record. It should be about how many great fighters have you faced up with, how much top tier competition have you beaten, how many times have you challenged yourself, and, you know, that should be your legacy at the end of your career. It shouldn't be, well, I made it all the way through 40 fights without taking a loss, or I made it to 50 fights without taking a loss. Because the journey getting there might have been a very easy road. You might have had your path cleared because everybody you actually fought, you had to put them through so many stipulations that they had no chance of beating you in the first place. So, you know, this is the effect that boxing has at the moment, and I think that this is the real reason why Bill Haney and Devin Haney are going to war with Gervonta Davis and even Boots Ennis on social media.
This is what gets disgusting about it. Most jails are public sector, right? So you get paid by the bed. You know how much they get paid per prisoner? $1 million. It gets $1 million. He's a millionaire if he goes to jail. But he ain't getting none of that money. And what they want is, now if you own a hotel, you want people to come back, right? So this is independent sector, meaning an independent, not the government doesn't own these jails. They outsource it. So, of course, if they own a hotel and they're getting paid by the bed, they want you to come back.
So y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Sure. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tube, so holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. We are Manny.
I drop CDs on the yearly. The chicks get live whenever they heard me. Some niggas I hate, some niggas I cheer me. I just wanna make sure you hear me clearly. That way I know you consider me one of the best rappers sincerely. Niggas wanna stunt like they don't fear me. On the microphone wishing that they could serve me. Trying to get in the way of my journey. That's how you end up on the gurney. It ain't about the money, then it don't concern me. I stay on the grind, nigga, I stay earning.
I got a bottle full of Remy, plus I got a 50 Henny. The vodka got me in it, but tonight I got a limit. Right now we juicing gin and ain't no spending on no women. But I pass you a bottle if you tell me I can hit it. Pass the bottle, 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 pass the bottle. I see a model, I'm about to holler. Stay smoking, choking, drinking, y'all stay moping, broken, hating. I stay smoking, choking, drinking, y'all stay moping, broken, hating.
Now niggas say they seen it all, but they ain't seen death. It's Seems you wanna ball, but you're more like referees. Broke niggas and your jerks especially. Think twice before you step to me. Yes, it's me, Professor Key. School niggas on how to get the cheese. Better yet, it's me, call him Chef the Key. If you're trying to eat, got a recipe. I keep it real till I'm buried. Yeah, on that fake shit, nigga, don't come near me. I got the monster squad, so I ain't worried. Yeah, on that bullshit, get took out early. What's
I got
up?
a bottle full of Remy, plus I got a 50 Henny. The vodka got me in it, but tonight I got a limit. Right now we juicing gin and ain't no spending on no women. But I'll pass you a bottle if you tell me I can hit it.
Pass the bottle, 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 pass the bottle. I see a model, I'm about to holler. I stay smoking, choking, drinking, y'all stay moping, broken, hating. I stay smoking, choking, drinking, y'all stay moping, broken, hating. From the Ville to the ATL, trying to put girls on they ACL. Run game the dames with great detail. That's why it's 4 of us and it's 8 females. You know I stay stuck like fake spree wheels. And the KY is the state he hails from. Lil' mama move your tail. Some know you smell and you wanna inhale. Some nah. I'm finna drop on 30. I swear to God I'm on 100 stacks by Thursday. I'm off about the 5th and it got me swerving. Now tell me who you know this urban.
I got a bottle full of Remy, plus I got a 50 Henny. The vodka got me in it, but tonight I got a limit. Right now we juicing gin and ain't no spending on no women. But I'll pass you a bottle if you tell me I can hit it.
Pass the bottle, 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 pass the bottle. I